So, Ashadi Ekadashi, which falls in the month of Ashada, or it is also popularly called as the Devashayani Ekadashi. You have Bhagavan Vishnu who goes into Yoganidra. That's how it gets the name of Devashayani. And also you have the beginning of the Chaturmasya, which starts from here. And on this day, you have the Lord who enters into the state of Shayanam, that is nothing but Yoga Nidra, and it has got a lot of significance also because Lord Vishnu on the Kshira Sagaram, that is on the milk ocean, on sleeping on Sheshanaga, he enters, lying down on Sheshanaga, he enters into Yoga Nidra. It is actually, it's not that the Lord goes into sleep also, it is rest which the Lord takes, and being in that, it's a meditative form. In that meditative state also, the Lord takes care of the world. So it starts tomorrow in the month of Ashada, not tomorrow, sorry, on 6th July 2025 this year, and it will end on Prabodhini Ekadashi, that is nothing but the Kartiki Ekadashi, which will come 4 months, at the end of 4 months, and wherein at that time you have the Yoga Nidra of the Lord that ends, and also the beginning of the Chaturmasya, which will start from the Ashadi Ekadashi. And on this day, if you see the significance of Ashadi Ekadashi, it is there in few Puranas. I think it's there in the Padma Puranam, it's there in the Bhavishya Puranam, and so on, wherein there is also a story which tells that you have a demon called Mura or Muradanava was his name, wherein Lord Vishnu, he was fighting with Mura, but he enters into this Yoga Nidra position. At that time, Mura the Asura tried to attack the Lord, and at that time it seems that one part or one sense of Bhagavan comes in the form of a woman and defeats this demon, and later he was happy. It seems that on the Kartike Ekadashi, when Bhagavan gets up, he was very happy with the devotion and bravery of that woman. That woman was none but a part of Vishnu only, whom today we popularly follow or we call as Ekadashi. So Ekadashi Tithi, the name of the woman itself was Ekadashi, and that's how we, in order to honor her also, we follow this Tithi and so on. And that's when Bhagavan gives her a boon saying that anyone who will fast on this Tithi, on your Tithi Ekadashi, that is on the 11th day of the Shukla Paksham or Krishna Paksham, he will receive my blessing also, be freed from all kinds of sins, attain moksha and so on. Further, you also have this reference in Mahabharatam, wherein Yudhishthira asks the significance of this Ekadashi to Krishna, and that's when again Krishna tells the story of this Ashadi Ekadashi and the power of this Ekadashi. Further, you also have Lord Vittala, who is being worshipped on this day. You already have the Wari tradition, which starts in again on the Ashadi Ekadashi day as well as on the Kartiki Ekadashi day. Maharashtra also, it is very very popular, wherein they go to the pilgrimage. I think most of you would have seen videos, reels, this and that, which has become very popular. So to the Vittala temple of Pandarpuram, the Varakaris who are there, Varakaris are devotees of Vittala, they go on this travel by foot from various parts of the state, in fact from the entire country also they go. It's called as the Wari, wherein finally on the Ashadi Ekadashi day they will reach this temple also, and that's when they sing songs, this and that, they dance and move about, and they finally reach the temple. Also on this day you have Vishnu Sahasranama, which has to be chanted, and further, because you have the period of Chaturmasya that starts in, you have first lot of worship that is being done to the gurus or the various acharyas who are there. They follow this Chaturmasya Vratam. They will not go out anywhere, venture out. They will engage more in dharmic activities, meditation, this and that. And also lot of spiritual practices or other festivals also they are celebrated. We'll come to that later. And also on this day, if you see, you have Shiva, who is worshipped along with Vishnu, because as per the Varakari tradition that is there, both Tukaram as well as Jnaneshwara, they have composed, though there are many abhangas also in praise of Vittala and Vishnu, they also have devotional songs which are there, few wherein reference of Shiva comes in. So you have a blend of both Shaivism as well as Vaishnavism. So this is the significance of this Ashadi Ekadashi. And also you have the period of Chaturmas. So many of us also we engage in doing spiritual activities and so on, and especially on the other half of the year. The second half of the year is now wherein the majorly you have all the festivals or so that starts in. It starts with the Guru Purnima, which will come in a few days also. So for this also there is a reason why most of the festivals come during this time. That is, if you see the first festival that comes in the Uttarayana Kalam, or once the Ashadi Ekadashi or the Devashayani Ekadashi is done, is the Guru Purnima day, which starts wherein first Brihaspati Bhagavan steps in along with his Shishyas. It seems that 4 Shishyas or so. That is the significance of for 4 days also, wherein you have, along with many Shishyas, you have Brihaspati who steps in. Later you have Shravanamasam, wherein Bhagavan Shiva steps in to take care of the universe. We worship Shiva through Abhishekam and many other rituals. Then you have Krishna Janmashtami, that is done. Bhagavan Krishna steps in. Then Ganesha comes in the month of Bhadrapada for about 10 days. Then Devi Durga comes in the form of Durga Lakshmi Saraswati, the auspicious festival of Navratri. Finally, goddess Mahalakshmi and Kubera come in. That's how we have the festival of Deepavali, then the Lakshmi Kubera Puja that we do. And all this ends finally with the Deva Uthani Ekadashi or the Kartiki Ekadashi, wherein Bhagavan, Lord Vishnu, gets up from his Yoganidra position. Then you have the auspicious month of Margashirsha, Margari also, and then again the Uttarayana Kalam begins. So if you see, the first 6 months of the year is where Vishnu, he takes care. Now the main responsibility of Vishnu is maintenance of the universe, but in the second half, when Bhagavan goes into the Yoganidra position, at that time you have other gods who take up this responsibility. So everything seems to be very logical and significant. Moreover, if you see, one more thing to note is, you have the Chaturmasya Kalam, which starts with the Aashadhi Ekadashi or the Deva Shayani Ekadashi, and for about 2 months or so you have the Chaturmasya time, wherein you have our various acharyas, who the various Shankaracharyas also, who follow a lot of rituals, lot of dharmic activities are done, tapasya, this and that. For people like us also, lot of auspicious things need to be done for about 2 months. And also, if you see, the first ritual or the first festival that starts after the Devashayani Ekadashi is the Guru Purnima day. So this itself, and then the other festivals start in where other gods are worshipped significantly, but first the Guru is worshipped. This also shows the significance of Guru or Guru Puja that is there, which needs to be done, which shows that if Guru's grace is not there, Bhagavan himself also cannot help. That's the reason on this day, if all of us we have a Guru in our lives also, then we are very much blessed. And on this day, and also on all other days of the year, Guru needs to be worshipped a lot. If Guru is there, then only the Ashirvachanam of other gods is very, very significant. So this is the significance of Dev, or the significant period from Devashayani Ekadashi, Ashadi Ekadashi till Deva Uthani Ekadashi, that is a Kartiki Ekadashi, wherein you have a lot of festivals, rituals also that are being followed.